Hey guys, Arak here, and kind of ignore that stuff in the background. Today I'm actually here to show you a little something I built pretty recently. My friends and I are experimenting with glitches were experimenting over there earlier. But right now, what this is this is a house in which everything is hidden. See, looks like there's just a normal staircase up here, but up here there's nothing. But all you have to do is walk up to the wall. There's your furnace.
Just for men.
There's a chest. And we keep another chest over here. It's just a small one. And then right here is your anvil. Now the other stuff, you know, we have an enchantment table upstairs, though, as you can probably tell, there's supposed to be a staircase, but it seems to be missing. There's also a bit of a... Well, there is sort of a staircase, but it seems a little short. There's also a crafting table. Yeah. It's not as hidden as the... It's hidden differently than those ones, though. I'll explain how all this is hidden afterwards. But all you do, you walk up, stand on this specific block, and, let's see, where is it? It's right there. Right here, you see I got my crafting key, and then... Probably should have cleared off my hotbar earlier. I also have my stair key. Alright? Now, the crafting key goes right here. And you just right-click. And there's your crafting table. Nice and hidden. And then we also have a staircase. See? Put the key right there. And there we go. Yeah! Stairs. Up to your nice little, not so hidden enchantment area. It's kind of harder to hide something that big. Especially when the color of the wood's off. Yeah, as you guys can probably tell, I do have a bit of a cold. But yeah, it's completely hidden everywhere. So first of all, let's explain how the how I can hide the furnace and the chests and where these levers are, as well as the button back here, which does that. I actually learned a lot of how to make this from a YouTuber whom you guys may know of, named Mumbo Jumbo. And what he did was he designed both these stairs, or well, actually no, he designed the stairs, the crafting table, and this little deployment thing. Originally that was meant to be for armor, but I couldn't seem to get it to be able to equip. I don't know if you're supposed to only do that in survival. But I used it, as you guys saw, to grab the keys for the rest of the house. So then I'm going to show you how I hid all the stuff. Alright? So basically, the thing is, I use stairs, as you guys probably can tell. Because, I'm going to just grab another block real fast. There we go. Alright, so with this, see, I can put this lever here, flip it, not very hidden. But, if I do this, then this, and then I can stand right here, and I should still be able, right there, I can still flip the lever, because that is what a Minecraft registers as the hitbox, is everything you see here. So you can still do this. But, as of 1.4, they allowed for a special corner stair, as you guys probably already know, which allows it to make it so that it looks like it's flush and everything. And when you walk up to it, it looks perfectly fine. But then again, it would work that if you go back to an older version, it worked like that even if this little extra eighth of a block wasn't here. Because all that is it's just visual. It's nothing to do with the hitbox or anything. Which is why I'm able to use this levers. While still on the other side here. See, I can just go right through here, but if I try to do it from here, it's solid here. So that's how that works. Now, I'm also going to go ahead and show you guys a bit of the redstone behind it. Let's get rid of this stuff. So, right inside here, I think it's... Yeah, right here is safe to... Basically, this is really just a lever with some redstone running all the way up, activating all of it. And the lever's hidden with the way I showed you guys a second ago. It's the same with all the chests and stuff that are back here. Like, if you see, like, that's right there. I middle-clicked and actually hit the chest. There's stairs there. That's also stairs. Also stairs. Yeah, I use stairs for the entire thing. Because you never know if you're actually seeing, like, the back of the stair, or if you're seeing the side of the stair when it's connected to another stair like that. And it does make it a lot easier for hiding things. Now, the redstone behind this is actually quite simple, though I do not want to quite... I guess I can... Well, it looks a lot more complex, but this little bit of redstone here is actually for the other machine. All it is this lever activates, flips this, goes with this. It's actually quite easy to build in survival. As long as you put it into a corner like that, it'll appear in the wall. You just need two sticky pistons. So, if you can't find slimes, well, yes, you can't really build it in survival. But I don't remember which update it is, but I know that they do spawn now, so it is actually possible. And then there's also just a redstone torch and piece of redstone dust. And this wood block are as well as this one, so literally just 3 blocks, plus a crafting table, 2 pistons, a redstone torch, and a piece of redstone dust, and then just, like, some sort of activator there, is all it takes to make a nice little hidden thing. I'm not actually gonna... You're not supposed to put one there. And that's all it takes. I'm not gonna fix the hidden thing now that you guys have already seen where everything is. Alright. So yeah, this is actually really simple. Just add sticky pistons, stairs. Yeah, and they blend in because, well, thanks to the update with the corner stairs, when they're pulled back, you're seeing the side of it and such, so that way it just blends in just like that does. Until you stick it out, then it's actual nice stairs. I mean, sure, you can see a corner of sticky piston. If I can just get outside. Yeah. See, yeah, you can see like a corner of the sticky piston, but they're just normal stairs. You just walk up them. But yeah, and then that's that. Now, the most interesting little bit, oh, hey, look, part of the redstone. See, breaking this and this will not harm it. Okay. Yeah, oh. Yeah, you can't walk. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Okay, so apparently... Alright, whatever. I just weird because for some reason, when you got blocks above you like that, and you're stepping on the redstone, which is actually a block that's not like a non-solid block, and then you step onto this, sometimes it doesn't seem to want to work. Like if you were walking onto this, it's like it's blocking, and then for this it works, but for some reason earlier, like it won't let you do it here, but then right here for some reason, which is really weird because I don't know. But anyway, like the actual machinery and stuff. Yeah. There's it's a double piston. Crap. I hate having. As you guys know, I record on my laptop, and well, my laptop is terrible. Let's see, where's that piston? Oh, sticky piston. Yeah, there's just sticky pistons. Yeah, there, fixed it. It's just a couple of sticky pistons, pulls it down, all that. Let's get a button to kind of just show how it works. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll leave I'll leave links to Mumbo Jumbo's to Mumbo Jumbo's videos on how to build these things, and such. Even though really for this one here that I'm kind of stuck at, the hidden crafting table, you really just need a profile view of it. And this is really the only one you actually need the building info for, because the other one's just, you know, redstone line. It's like, yeah, you guys can see it right here. It's just a redstone line going up like this, and then around, and then here. And you don't even need to have it a bend. I don't know why I put the torch right above when I could have put it in, but whatever. But yeah, this is pretty much just little house that you can build. Is showing all the stuff that I've just been messing with in Minecraft. So yeah, this is. I'm gonna fix this now. This is basically just a super stealthy house. Like, and since you can build this in survival, almost the entire thing inside in survival. Like, if you're on like a hardcore server, or not a hardcore server, but like a PvP or faction server, and like you want to hide real fast, you can actually use this to hide yourself and your items without anyone knowing but you. And maybe, you know, you or friends if you want to show them where everything is. And maybe even, like, use the special stair thing to possibly set up some sort of system with hoppers to send both of the keys back into their spot. If you want to build this almost identical. Let's see, I didn't want a lever, I wanted a torch. But yeah, this is probably a similar build to what I'm going to be using for a lot of my houses. And I do kind of suggest for you. Like, it is kind of bland on the outside, and it is bulky, so it's kind of suspicious when you walk inside and most of it's missing. But yeah, that's that. Here you see it looks like it's a giant, well, sheet of rock. But what this is this is one of the most genius devices I have ever built. What happens is this is a stone printer. Using a simple little bit of a timer, that is really loud, with a special system for measuring how long it goes, we have made a stone printer. This is meant originally for Skyblock. I had come up with the idea through a combination of making, you know, bridges with pistons. As you guys know, it's probably, most of you guys know this already, that a piston will actually, when powered by something, give me that. When it's powered by something, it can push it, and then you can push another, and it will push both blocks. And it can do that for a large amount of blocks. As you can see, there was already a block there, and it pushed that one too. See? It'll push 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... And that's probably it, because it just reached the land. So let's actually tunnel our way out a bit. 10. 11. 12. 12 blocks. No. Possibly more. Possibly more. Or is it really just 12? Yes, it is 12 blocks. A piston can create a bridge 12 blocks long with a lever. Oh, what's this? Oxeye Daisy. Oh, okay. Yeah, 1.7. New flowers. Yay. So anyway, what this is it's a simple cobblestone generator. Break this block, you'll see that there's water there. Lava flows down. Boom. Normally, that actually does a good chunk of the job at keeping your cobblestone from not getting burnt. But if you don't have these pistons set up, here, let me just turn off this entire bit of system right here. The entire bit of system. But yeah, as you guys can see, it will automatically... There's a piston back here. There's a piston back here, as you guys can probably tell. What's that zombie? I hear it. Whatever. There's a piston back here. Where is it? That's right. There it is! Whoops, I broke it. Alright, so there's a piston right here. Okay, there's a piston right here. And thanks to the design, the lava will fall down almost instantly, but not quite fast enough. I traded it to, sometimes it wouldn't do it, even. And even just one item, it would never produce it, because the piston would move so fast. Sorry about the sound of this, it's very loud. And that zombie, which I have no idea where... Actually, I think I have a general idea. But that's from something else. But anyway, yeah, it will print this cobblestone. It will put out a line like that. But we also set it up so that a redstone signal will come through, and it will actually push all the pistons. It'll tell all the pistons to just push it out of the way. And it will push them down all the way until you have a huge sheet like this. And the way to tell that it's done, pushing, at first I was originally just going to let it go until it said stop. But then I was like, I thought, how exactly am I going to do that and still be able to incorporate the bit about when it reaches the end? How is it going to stop pushing after that? And that was honestly quite simple for me after I thought about it for a second. All you have to do is make the last one go down. You don't necessarily need to make it go down, and you don't necessarily need to make these horizontal. You could make these vertical if you wanted to. Make it force up the pit. Make the pistons force it up, so that way you can just build a wall using the same strategy, and it would be a very quick assembling wall too. So, what I did was up here, this just sends off a signal, does that, and then down here, at the way bottom, because I already had the previous bit set up, I can't go down the ladders that easy. There we go! Oh, a little too far. There. Let's just block that off. But anyway, yeah. This is basically it. This is my alert system. It's a bunch of redstone torches. And one glowstone block with 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of redstone dust and 1 redstone repeater. There we go. That's what it called. But yeah, that's all it is. It's just that. Very simple. And then if all you want to is like, and then all you want to do to clean it out, just mine up all this stuff. Preferably not breaking your piston in the process. Yeah, I'm just doing this in creative. I'll skip this. So I'll show you guys when it's done. Alright, so after you've cleared out your after you've cleared out your stone, you go ahead, you run down into your nice little area, and then you just go ahead, you start breaking from the bottom, work your way up. I set it up so that way you can actually use this in survival mode with quite ease, with a lot of ease, with almost no problems. And then, well, as long as you don't, fall down in this hole or jump off the ladder like an idiot. And then all you have to do is make sure that this is the only block that matters in the order that you actually break it. So if you want to just break everything in the column except this block first, and then clear it out, you can do that. But the moment you break this block, it starts the entire thing over again. As long as this block stays here, the thing will stay off. But the moment you break it, it will start printing again. And with the hopper timer, with a 3 item for the timer, it's actually fast enough to do everything that it needs to do. Now, over this way! Yes, redstone everywhere. This here is an item. The redstone over here isn't necessary. This is just a copy that's one of my friends started messing with. What this is this is a really quick, fast transport system. It's meant to get an item to go up. It pretty much works like a reverse hopper chain, like this, pretty much like a bunch of droppers going up, but it makes no sound whatsoever besides the water, which is really nice. I really do not like the sound of pistons not firing because there's nothing going, or whatever it's attached to. So, yep, as you saw right there, I threw the dirt into here, and it collected right here on this little solid block. But when it's on an ice block, it goes faster, and thanks to it picking up enough momentum, it went all the way through, hit the fence block, and then it hit that block underneath, sending it going all the way up. And this only work if you're using a glass. It'll work with any color glass. One sec. Sorry about that. The rain is loud. But it'll work with any type of glass. Though, if you look over here, I can show you that it will not work with just any non-solid block. Like, if I just throw this piston down right here, it will not work with this, because all it will do is it'll gather right here. It will not work with a half-slab. It has to use a glass block. You could also do it with ice, but it has to be a see-through block. It cannot be a non-solid block. Which was honestly my confusion in it too. Is like, why not? And then, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna show you guys one more thing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. So, anyway, time to show you guys the final thing. Alright, first of all, we're going to go ahead, use the same little thing that we use for our standard things. Let's see, what the... There we go. Yes, so here's... Yeah, you hear the cows. And they are not oh, yeah. Alright, so yeah, sounds everywhere. Here, this is just a standard item sorter. It's meant to sort everything for our automatic farms. What we have here is, little decorative chicken. Finally it gets out of the damn machine. What this is this is an automated sugarcane farm with a really long time in between its hopper. Now what these are what I like to call baby burner 9000s. Or, what they do is basically they make a lot of noise because the cows won't shut up. And how it works is you press this button up here on the side, which raises the cows up. And then you go ahead and you get yourself some wheat. Probably should have put this on my hotbar before I start doing this. And then you start breeding them, which makes little baby cows. Alright? This is another thing that I learned from Mumbo Jumbo. And basically, you have here You'll see that there's a couple babies that fell, but just to make sure you got them all, you hold the wheat right here with this slot, and the babies will pretty much come crawling out. And then, you go over here to this side, it's the same thing. However, over here, I'm just going to go show you how this works, is you're actually supposed to wait till the cow babies are adults, but just to show you how it works, I'm going to go do it a bit sooner. The previous design, I do have to say, it wasn't as good because it tended to burn the items, because I don't know what caused it. I don't know if I just designed it wrong or something when I was building it. But the lava stayed there, because inside of this dispenser here is a lava bucket, and as you guys saw, there was a water bucket inside of there to raise them up for breeding. So pretty much, you hit this, makes the lava bucket go for about a second, then all the cows burn to death. And when they're adults, they'll drop cooked beef or leather. Congrats, you get to live to die later. And then here, yeah, this is the example of the thing that I just showed you. Because what we do is we have this automated sugarcane farm. Another thing, it's a very efficient farm. And this is a very simple and efficient farm. Because of the design of it, it can go up any number of levels. It repeats the exact same design, except for a few simple things. Pretty much, normally on the first layer, in the original design of it, it did have the, right here, right where I'm going back and forth, was where the timer was. But, since I had more space to do it, I put the timer here, and then this here is the spine of it, or pretty much the combination of blocks and redstone torches that makes the thing go. Yeah, and you know, basic thing. You guys see how it works already. And as you guys have probably guessed, there is water pretty much right on top of every single piece of glowstone here. But the glowstone's there to just make sure it's lit because it's, you know, underground. But anyway, so after that's all done, we got this little thing, that's what activates the rest of it. Then, it sends it through a bunch of hoppers. We kind of designed it in a bit of a special way, because there's these bunch of hoppers here. All the items from the cow, from both of these cow farms. There's a chicken. All the items go into these hoppers here. As you can see, there's a few hoppers feeding from that machine over. Get the hell in there. Yeah, and then it just goes ahead, pushes them all along into this hopper, which pushes them down, and then all the way back over this way. Right here, we have, you know, another timer with a couple of droppers. I did think of, earlier, a better design for this, though I just put everything on a timer. Now whenever this dropper gets something, or it's gonna spit it right out into there, and then it's gonna just hit this glass block, and then it's gonna fall in, and it's gonna move perfectly, exactly how you guys saw, and then it's gonna move up. And you guys will get to see that as soon as something does produce something. Here, I'll just go ahead. See, let's take a bit of leather and just kind of show you what I mean. We'll take this leather, throw it in the hopper. Then the dropper spits it out, and you see it starts to go slide, and then it just goes all the way up. You can build these with an infinite height, and then it just goes in, and it'll get sorted right into this chest. You see, there was 20, but since this is a trap chest, it turns off this hopper here when it's opened. So I don't know when that item's going to show up, but it is set to sort. Hopefully it did sort it right. I'm impatient. But anyway, yeah, this is pretty much all of this stuff here, I've learned from, pretty much my friends as well as Mumbo Jumbo. Mumbo Jumbo taught me how to make this, and that down there, as well as and then my friend, who you guys know as Vindicar Assassin, or Chris, learned how to make an item sorter, which we then extended over there with more chests and trap chests. And it's literally just to handle the things that are necessary. But that's it. But yeah, so that's been like a bunch of redstone stuff. Anyway, oh yeah, this is actually see, if I press this button, this will take us back to where we were before. See, when I showed you this. But yeah, it works with any height as long as you're not using half slabs or anything like that. It has to be a glass or ice. But anyway, otherwise it works. So anyway, yeah. This has been fun little bits of redstone and stealth with Zarak. And right now, as you guys probably may have figured out already, I'm playing on a server for once. I've only recorded on a server one other time, and you guys saw that. But this server is actually private server that I may be talking. God damn it! That I may be convincing the owner to actually make into a server for you guys to be able to come play on. You know, once we get everything sorted out for this, instead of us just screwing around. But anyway. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to end the video off. Look, it's still printing. But anyway, goodbye, guys!